The official reveal trailer for The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom, the upcoming sequel to Nintendo's open-world RPG Breath of the Wild, is relatively useless given how little it reveals about the game's story and gameplay. The trailer marks one of the first major updates for Tears of the Kingdom since a first look at the game was provided in 2019. Just about every other glimpse of the Breath of the Wild sequel has been equally vague, leaving Zelda fans with questions regarding everything from its characters to its setting. While this should, perhaps, be worrying given the game's early 2023 release date, excitement has only continued to build for Tears of the Kingdom. It was June 2019 when Nintendo announced Breath of the Wild sequel initially, and at the time little was revealed about it. The reveal trailer featured Link and Zelda discovering the presumed corpse of Ganon, but aside from a few cryptic clips of what may be plot-important events, it was hard to say exactly what was in store for the continuation of the Zelda series. Even subsequent trailers have done little to provide a comprehensive look at Tears of the Kingdom's changes in relation to its predecessor. E3 2021 only provided fans with a 90-second teaser trailer, and then in early 2022, Nintendo officially confirmed the game would be delayed until spring 2023. Many fans have taken the vagueness of the game's trailers as an opportunity to create fan theories. One BOTW theory speculates that Ganon could be playable, while a more popular concept theorizes that Zelda could step up as a player character if Link is put out of commission. Hypotheses regarding everything from Zelda's new haircut to Link's arm have run rampant since 2019, and plenty of Zelda players have lengthy wishlists for features they either hope to see return in Tears of the Kingdom or get overhauled and fixed up from Breath of the Wild. Weapon durability is a common example of this. In many regards, the lack of useful content in these trailers has sparked more interest than they might have otherwise and helped to maintain the air of mystery that made the first Breath of the Wild game stand out in the first place. There are still mysteries BOTW players still haven't solved in 2022, after all. Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom's trailers help maintain a feeling of wonder while, for many other games, the lack of concrete information in its trailers might be frustrating or even foreboding. It seems to work for Nintendo in the case of Tears of the Kingdom. That may be in part due to the nature of the Breath of the Wild games as a whole. A massive open-world venture full of dozens of mechanics that hadn't previously been seen in the Zelda franchise, the original Breath of the Wild could be replayed for hundreds of hours if dedicated fans so desired. Between the destroyed state of Hyrule, the sheer amount of new content to learn, and the number of quests, landmarks, and secrets to be uncovered, Breath of the Wild felt like a constant state of discovery. There was always more to be seen, fought, and experimented with. It's little wonder people are still discovering BOTW secrets years later. The tiny snippets Nintendo has been providing through Tears of the Kingdom's trailers feel as though they're building up to a bigger picture, a mystery that players can only gradually solve by playing the game in its entirety when it releases in May. What has been provided is more than enough to capture the interest of returning Zelda players, and the world looks just as captivating to explore as that of the first Breath of the Wild game. It's likely that a more concrete look at gameplay and Tears of the Kingdom's story will come over the next few months, but for the time being dedicated Zelda, Breath of the Wild fans can relish in the sense of wonder provided by the brief glimpses into the latest title.